control. Have the power. Hi guys, how are we doing? Just gonna wait for a few people to join in. You better shape up, cause I need a man. And my heart is set on you. You better shape up. I'm scared. See, now I'm just realising anyone who hasn't seen me go live before, they must think I'm an idiot. Just waiting for people to come in. You're the one I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey. Come on, ladies, we're having a party. Ooh, 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 honey. Ooh, 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 one of me. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, how are we doing, guys? It's Wednesday, hump day. To the bed, meditate my erection, feel the way. All right, hold it. You better shape up. Is everyone here excited? We're going to get a promotion next month. My hands are satisfied. You better shape up. Right. Sorry, Olivia, we're gonna go. How are we doing? I hope you are having an awesome day. Sorry for my terrible singing and dancing on your screen, but I wanted to come on and say hello and welcome to the Pathway to Promotion group. It's a little bit exciting. I'm so pleased that you guys have come into this group, that you are here ready to learn, and I am so excited about what we've got planned. So on Sunday, this wasn't even a thing, this wasn't even an idea, and then suddenly Sunday afternoon I sort of said, let's do something together, let's do another event, and let's focus this event on getting people promoted, because you know what, it is where the magic happens in this business. I've been doing this business for a long time now, 6.5 years, and I can tell you, when you get to team leader, when you get that first promotion, everything starts to get better. Everything starts to feel easier. You start to have that paycheck that comes into your month, into your bank every single month. You it's just brilliant. You've got gold, you've got other things, you've got travel, cards, and all of this amazing stuff. And it's also about proving to yourself that you can do something. Because once you've brought in one team member, you can prove yourself you've done it. You can do it again and again and again. Once you've got enough team members and you've promoted to team leader, you've proven yourself you can do that. And the thing that unlocks everything in this business, and I mean everything, the big checks, the stages, the awards, is learning to help other people get to team leader. And you do that over and over and over again. It's the Osborne cycle. I've got a video on it somewhere. And you go around the cycle over and over and over again. And that's when you get success, unlimited money, everything you could ever want from this business. But you know what? That starts with a decision. It starts with a decision of, say, being brave enough to say that you want it. And I kind of think you've done that because you're in this group, which is an amazing start. The second thing is you need some skill set. No one comes into this business knowing how to run an Osborne Books at Home business. You come into it with some excitement, with some energy, with probably a pain point in your life that you want to change, either not enough money, not enough time. You want to be at home with your children. You don't want to go back to work after maternity. You want to be able to contribute more to the income. You want to be able to go on holidays or whatever it is. There's normally a reason that you start a business, because you don't want to work in a mainstream way, but you still want to have an income. So if that's you, let me know. When I came into this business, I was terrified of saying I wanted any of those things. I came into this business just to get the cheaper books. Just to get the cheaper books. And I didn't want to do anything in the business. I didn't want anyone to tell me anything about the business. I did somehow hit my kit boost and my kit refund. Recruiters Reward wasn't even a thing back then. And no one dared to mention double promotion bonus to me. Because back then hardly anyone hit it either. It was quite a new thing to have lots of people hitting it, which we do now, which is just incredible. So I was very much, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And really, my life could have really benefited from having an extra income, and my life has really benefited from the income this business has given me. So this business has given me a full-time income. It's consecutively paid me over 60k for 4 years in a row. It's awarded with 4 travel incentives. I've been top leader, I've been top recruiter, I've been top earner over the years as well. So it's given me everything. It's allowed me to change my life in so many ways. I'm having a sad day today. I know it doesn't look like I'm having a sad day, but my pony is at the vet's today and I have to go back over soon and pick him up, and he's just had to have so many teeth out, far more than I expected. So he's going to come back with no front bottom teeth, missing some back teeth, loads and loads of fillings, and he's going to be very, very grumpy, and it's going to cost me thousands of pounds. The estimate was 2k. I think now that he's had so much more work, that may have doubled. But do you know what? This business allows me to go and pay that vet bill without it making a difference to my life. I don't have to go and find a credit card. I don't have to go and ask parents to borrow money, which is good because I don't have any parents. But I don't have to, go on the scrounge and get myself into debt. He is okay. He's going to be sad and he's going to be grumpy when I pick him up. He was grumpy this morning anyway because he wanted to go out on the grass and I made him get in a lorry instead and go to the vets. But he's going to be mega, mega peed off when I pick him up, I think. But he will be okay and it's the best thing for him. But, this business allows me to have a pony and it allows me to pay that bill without it causing any stress in my life, which is just incredible. It has literally changed my life. But I wasn't an instant success with this. It didn't happen overnight. I was a bit of a negative Nelly when I first joined this business, if I'm honest. If I look back on my profile, I don't have that profile anymore. It got hacked and I lost it. But when I did used to look back on my profile for like 10 years ago, I was just moaning constantly about the weather. Oh, it's raining again. Oh, I'm so tired today. Oh, when am I going to get a break? When is this going to happen? And it is just, pets has certainly taken a toll this month, Carly. I've just seen your comment. And I was a bit of a negative. I wanted to blame the world for my problems. I didn't want to stand up and go, do you know what? I'm accountable for everything I have in my life right now. It is my decisions that brought me here. When I realised that was a part of me that realised I could change my life. And it was a massive eye-opener when I suddenly went, I'm in control. It's not these external factors around me that steers my life in the direction it goes. It's me. It's the way I react to those external factors. So you can't help it if you have grief. You can't help it if you've got swings with your pets. You can't help it if your marriage breaks down. You can't help it if one of your kids is ill, but how you choose to react to that, you can choose. How you choose to spend your time is something you can choose. Whether you spend your time watching EastEnders or working on your business, that's a choice. And only you make that choice. And I'm not telling you which of those is right or wrong. That's down to you and your goals and what you want to achieve. Watching EastEnders might be the thing in your life that brings you more joy than anything else. And you don't want to let that go. That's brilliant. Don't let it go. If it's making you happy, the end goal in life is to be happy. And if you are perfectly happy with your life right now, you don't need to change anything. Okay? If you are absolutely skipping through life in the meadow with flowers around you going, woohoo, everything is awesome, then you probably don't need to promote to team leader or anything else because you have got it sorted. But for some of us, we want to improve our lives and we want to develop and grow and get more stuff, which is what this is about. And I'm waffling a little bit now. I'm going off on a tangent. So, hi, I'm Sarah. I'm quite successful at this business. I've been doing it a long time. That's the message I think you need to know. I'm going to tell you how I promoted because I think that's something other leaders are going to share in here a little bit as well, just to give you guys an idea of what you need to do. So I went along to a company gala in January 2015, not doing this as a business, not wanting to do it as a business because I had those gremlins, I had that fear. And basically the fear was I didn't want to try and then fail. Who wants to put themselves out there and go, yeah, I'm going to do this and then fail? Which is the most ridiculous attitude because no one actually cares at the end of the day. If you fail, it's not a fail. It's just your first attempt in learning. It's starting to move forward. It's gaining new information. There is no failure unless you just walk away. So I went to this gala and I only went because I wanted dinner and I was pregnant and I wanted a night away in a hotel and it was 15 minutes from my house. I'm just being real with you. That was what sold it to me. It wasn't the conference. It was just the dinner and night away in a hotel which had a swimming pool. That was literally what sold it to me. So I went away. I wondered what the hell was going on. There was people walking around bunny ears everywhere. I was like, what is this? I had an most embarrassing moment with Peter Osborne ever. Should I tell that story now? Yeah, okay. So we were walking around. So Peter Usborne was a guest speaker at this conference, and I now know why everyone was so excited, but I knew nothing about this business then. So I was there with my mentor, and we were walking around. All these people were like, oh my God, Peter Usborne's here. Oh my God, Peter Usborne's going to do this. And I went into the lift going, oh, Peter Usborne, oh, Peter Usborne, oh, Peter Usborne. And then there's a man and his wife in there. And he was like, hi. He was like, hey. He's like, are you here for the conference? We were like, yeah, we're here for the conference. He's like, you don't know who I am, do you? We went, hey, we don't know who you are. We went, I'm Peter Osborne. We held out his hand and shook our hand. And we went, oh, what have we just done? So that was my first introduction to Peter. I have had the honour to meet him plenty of other times now. I've had dinner with him at the Ritz through the awards. I've been down to Osborne Publishing. And I sat next to him at the Crazy Bear at one of the leadership academies. We had a party as well for Osborne's 35th birthday party. So luckily, I think I've managed to put that to rights now. But yeah, it wasn't a great start to my journey. But anyway, I went to this. I had my dinner. I had an early night because I was pregnant actually, and everyone else was just drinking loads. And I enjoyed my night in the hotel and went to the conference the next day. And I just listened to people go up on stage after each other one time again. And I realized that the people who were making money in this business, who were succeeding in this business, were mums, and they were just like me, and they made mistakes just like me, and they didn't know what they were doing all of the time, just like me. And I just sort of went away. And the message I took was, do you know what? Everyone who is achieving, the first thing they did is got to team leader. And that's the message I took away. It's like, if I want to be successful in this, I think team leader is the thing that I need to do. And I kept saying to people like Mark, I kept going, what do you have to do to earn £1,000 a month? Because I knew £1,000 a month would be massively life-changing for me. So I was like, what do you have to do? And he's like, well, it depends. You can do it like this and do this. And I'm like, no, I just want someone to tell me how I earn £1,000 a month, and then I can work out whether I can do it or not. So no one gave me that answer. But I went away going, okay, so the thing that I feel I need to do is become a team leader. And what if I just try? I was like, what if I just try? Because I'm not earning any money now. Well, I was earning some money from the books, to be fair. I was selling some, which I wasn't planning on doing, but was. There's like, so I'm earning a little bit of money, but I'm not earning lots of money. And I could really do with extra money. So what if I just try this? What's going to go wrong if I fail? Well, nothing. I'm just going to be back in the same position I'm in now. If I give it a go and then it doesn't happen. I may have wasted some time, but, you know, I can give up a bit of Netflix. I was watching quite a lot of TV. So I was like, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. And I promoted to team leader 3 weeks later, because I just literally hit the ground and I went in every single group and I used my profile. And every day I was like, hey, who wants to join my team? Hey, who wants to join my team? Hey, who wants to do this? Hey, I'm loving the books. Hey, what am I doing? And I just literally spent all day, every day, posting in places. I didn't use any paid adverts. I didn't do anything like that. Every time I saw a friend, like, do you know anyone who wants to join my team? Do you know anyone who loves books? Do you know anyone who wants money for working at home? And I probably didn't approach it perhaps in the best way, but I certainly took action. I didn't sit there going, I want to talk to people, but I want to make sure I say the right thing, and I want to make sure I do this. I just spoke to everybody. There isn't a magic formula with this. There's no magic wand. It is just speak to everyone. So I did that, and I got to team leader. And then I had this massive limiting belief that I couldn't really get any further than that. And that because I had to get £1,800 a month to qualify, that's what I was going to do. And I got stuck for 18 months. So everyone thinks like, oh, I got to EL really quick. And I did. But I did group leader, divisional leader, and executive leader all in the space of 6 months. The 18 months prior to that, I was not an overnight success. I can see Carly's watching. Carly would tell you I was not the overnight success. I did okay in my first year. You know, I actually got third top new recruiter. That was pretty good. Have no idea how. With the amount of sales volume I got that year, that wouldn't even rank these days. I was just happened to be at a point where people weren't recruiting that much. And I managed to recruit, I think, 18 people that year. To put that into context, I know Emily said at the weekend that she's recruited 140 people within her first year. That makes my 18 look rather tiny. I've learned to recruit a lot more than that in a year now. But you know, it wasn't that I did not have a skill set already here to be a success at this business. I didn't have a mindset already to be a success at this business, but I was willing to learn. I was willing to message people who were doing better than me. I was looking to, you know, see who was doing great. So Carly's, yeah, you were my PITA. I don't even know what it stands for, PITA. You switched it up as soon as you decided you needed to switch it up, though. Yeah. So Carly was like a superstar at the start, and I was like, wow, what she's doing. And it's lovely that we're both executive leaders now. We've both had this sort of up and down and passing over each other. But we all get there in the end, and that's the main thing. So I was willing to learn, which is why events like this is so amazing. So the lineup and the agenda, which is put together for next week, for those 2 days, is mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. It is going to give you so much information and so many tools, and there will be some sessions that you want to watch back 2 or 3 times that you'll go back to and go, oh, I need to make that sink in. I need to really understand that. But do that. We are setting you up now. Our aim is to help all of you, every single one of you in this group. We want to help get a promotion in April. So the idea now is to use this time, so we're on the 17th of March now. So what is that? 13 days left of the month, 2 weeks left of this month. So our aim is to use these 2 weeks to really get those conversations going, really understand why you want to go for this promotion. Go out there and get everything in place, your plan, have a tracker of who you're speaking to, then execute that plan in April and get your promotion. And I've seen people promote so quickly. As I've just said, when I decided to go for it, I got my promotion 3 weeks later. So it doesn't have to be a long time thing. You can get that promotion very quickly, but you have to have conversations with people. You have to be that person who's going, oh, I'm very excited. Who wants to join my team? Do you love these books? Like, I love these books. Do you want all of these? Oh, I haven't got my starter kit. It's over there. For £48. Because the books are incredible. Who doesn't want £150 worth of books for £48? Okay, I only joined for that reason. You may sign someone up just because they want that starter kit, and be clear, they have to place one order of 120. Don't lie to anyone or misguide anyone. It's still a very good deal, but you might sign someone up just because they want that kit. And secretly, like me, I needed more money. I just didn't want to tell anyone. And then when they start selling some of those books, they might suddenly turn around and go, oh, do you know what? I'm enjoying this and I do want to earn more. So don't write off anyone. Oh, pain in the butt, pain in the butt, pain in the ass. I was a pain in the ass to Carly. Excellent. What an intro. Brilliant. I love you too, Carly. I really do love Carly. So I can't even say that in like a tone that I don't, because she's absolutely gorgeous and amazing and awesome. So yeah, basically, guys, we are here to help you. All of you have the skills that you need. All of you have the tools that you need. You just have to execute it, and you have to work out when you're going to do that. No excuses. If you start making excuses for yourself, you're just damaging yourself in your own life. You are accountable for you. Your mentor can't do it for you. Your mentor can't, we can give you the tools, we can demonstrate, we can do videos like this. We can't go out and have the conversations for you. You have to do it yourself, and you have to stand up and go, do you know what? Some of this is going to stretch my comfort zone. Some of it's going to make me feel a little bit uncomfortable. I can tell you now, if you'd said that I'd sat and do a live to 20 people, I can't even think how many people it was, hundreds at the weekend, I'd have been like, no, don't do camera, don't do video, never doing a video. Those were my words when I joined this, never doing a video. But I had to step outside my comfort zone. I had to get outside my comfort zone and grow a little bit. And if you want to change your life, you have to change your life by changing it, which means you have to change how you're spending your time, change what your priorities are, change how you're looking after your health and body. Like, I sit here now and somehow I'm a non-drinker, non-smoker. I take vitamins every morning. I have like a green tea herb thing rather than coffee. I've got apples as my snack. I don't actually know who I am anymore, but I do know I've got more energy. I do know I've got more success. I do know I'm more driven, and I'm more happier than the person I used to be, sat on my sofa eating a chocolate bar and a cup of tea every day, wondering why everyone else's life was better than mine. So guys, I'm going to disappear now because I've literally just gone everyone. I might put Grease back on and do a little bit of dancing and singing in my office. But have an awesome day, guys. Get everything in place. Go out and start learning now. Don't wait for this event to give yourself a kick up the bum. Go and do it now. Get yourself in place. So when we have this event next week, you can go, oh, I've already got a team member. I've already got 2 team members. I've already just got a charity to do some volume, or a school I'm working with next week. You know, be that person who's ahead of the game. Trust me, if you're ahead of the game and you get that mindset that every month after promotion, you're going to be ahead of the game and get your volume at the start of the month, not at the end, you are miles above where I was when I started this, because I was the person scraping by at the end of every month for 18 months. Guys, love you, and I will speak to you soon. Mwah, mwah, mwah.